Greetings, everyone. This is both of us. This is just going to be a short little video
On
document 17. I'm gonna flip it this way so that way it's better. Anyways, he's got about 2 or 3 characters.
5.
I have like 600.
It's so true.
I can't stop coming up with new guys. Anyways, so my main character list will be Gwendolyn, Vanessa, Ava, Reckon, and
Tonic?
yeah, Dr. Tonic too. He's probably the most important because he was the first.
I'll be talking about Mighty Bean 121. Cat, probably Shadow Mighty because he has some importance. 76 because he secretly is the most overpowered. And probably Shadow Cat.
And that's basically all the characters. And so that right there could be a whole short in itself, but now we can just talk for a moment. I'll give basic background information on Mighty's powers real quick.
Corruption, it's basically purple everything. You could do anything with it. It's basically your own personal power. You could create purple fire.
Imagine magic, but everything is purple all the time, so we can create weapons, teleport, create portals,
Make corrupted animals.
dimensional travel.
It also depends on your right mind because it's all about emotions.
Anger seems to have so far made it extremely powerful,
But that's also because Mighty has a lot of trauma.
I wonder if I ever added unstable to the document actually.
I don't think you have.
Anyways, that's one of my characters. His name is Unstable. I have like 600 again.
He's very unstable.
Literally. Anyways, so for my characters, we have Reckon, who is just immortal. Completely. He can't die. He's been around for like... The Reckon in the roleplay is 6,000 years old. At least until he died. And yes, I know I just said he's immortal, but the thing is, he is now the universe because he gave up his immortal life to restart everything because it ended for the 5th time.
And Mighty has even more trauma.
Oh yeah, once he starts talking about what's happened to Mighty.
Oh boy. I will probably talk about it on both here and my own YouTube channel, Mighty Bean 76.
Yeah, and I'll probably mention this channel a couple of times because this channel is a mix of the roleplay, which we kind of want to turn into a show, and also the mod I'm making for the Minecraft.
I want to turn it into like one of those anime shows because the action scenes would be really good.
Document 17 with Chainsaw Man animation.
Dude, all the blood splatter and everything.
There's actually a scene where one of the characters, his name is Martoth, he has temporary cosmic power, and he flies forward like Omni-Man in that one episode where he shoots the guy apart, and he does that same move to a guy named Multilight, who has the ability to duplicate anything he touches.
So remember the cat's finisher?
Oh yeah, so she like kicked a guy into space, he slammed into the moon, and then she went up there, grabbed 2 rocks and crushed him. I need to animate that in Blender, but it was awesome.
She wasn't even that pissed either. The most pissed she's ever been is when they tried to take her girl.
And then they kind of, well, she's gone.
Cat's trauma. Why does every character except 76? 76 is the only character we have that does not have any trauma.
Olympian is about to have a ton.
Oh boy.
Anyways, I also have my own version of Lucifer, who is Lucifer. And
that is the father of...
Matryoshka, who is Kat's love interest.
That's dead.
Yeah, she died. Her powers include the ability to produce anything you're afraid of. So if you're like afraid of spiders, she can either transform into a spider or like summon a giant spider.
So like this spider.
Yeah. Or if you're like afraid of clowns, she just turns into a clown. Or if you're afraid of girls, then she can...
She could just be herself.
Yeah, just like, hi.
No, that's also something that Shadow Mighty does. He can tap into your worst fear and transform into like a shadow version of it.
As well as Matryoshka has teleportation and the ability to...
I just realized we have a lot of characters that have teleportation.
It's the most universal ability. Our characters either have super speed, teleportation, or flight, which yes, I know most of them do, but like a lot of them have that.
Mighty doesn't fly, he floats. He's like Avatar. He's like
He kind of wraps his body in corruption and just.
yep. Most of the time, he just like one of those gotcha animations I have where they're just flying with their legs up and head behind.
But some bonus information on his character, Mighty Bean. He loves cookies and ducks for absolutely no reason.
Like, if you try to take this man's golden Mr. Duck, ho ho ho, you're in for a world of pain. But even worse, if you try to kill Mighty, oh boy, Gwendolyn, oh god.
She's his icy queen. She has.
Which is why I'm gonna have Josh in the mod. Whenever you kill Mighty, you get this kind of like bad omen effect that just says Gwendolyn's bad.
Gwendolyn's Fury, and it'll just spawn her in until and if she dies and the effect is still active, she'll just spawn in again, and so you have to either run away from her or just keep killing her until the effect runs out, and it's gonna be like 2 hours. So after you kill Mighty, you have to fight Gwendolyn for hours on hours because she's so angry.
And you can't really escape her normally. You have to use an elytra just to get a good distance from her.
Yeah, because I'm gonna make her a little quicker.
A little.
A little.
She's probably gonna have pulses powers at that moment.
Oh yeah, Pulse, he's another one of my characters. He's actually in the mod already. He has Warp Zone connection, which means he's a fast boy who can teleport anything. He can also travel between dimensions because the Warp Zone is how it's a space-time manipulation energy force, kind of. But I mean, this video is almost 7 minutes long anyway, so I feel like we should end it here in a moment.
After I talk about Cat is kind of like one of those anime cat girls, except she has still no idea what anime is. And she's a massive fan of the Owl House.
She's also ridiculously innocent.
Ridiculously, you could show her a dick pic and she's like, "What's that?"
This music might get us copyrighted. Alright, well, anyways, I feel like that's all the time we have for today anyway, so you can say goodbye. Alright, then I guess that's his version of saying goodbye.
My version of saying goodbye is subscribe to his channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to this channel, and if you don't, you're homophobic.
Why did that get... Instead of being like, if you don't subscribe, you're gay, now it's if you don't subscribe, you're homophobic.
Well, I actually ran into some homophobic people, which I'll talk about on my channel.
Yeah, anyways, this video is gonna be way too long. Also, if you made it this far and you don't subscribe, then, huh?